Hey, and welcome to another Tacky time. So, of course, today I have my true hairstyle. You can see how long it is. The real reason I have to wear a hat all the time so it doesn't get in my face. Anyway, usually we just cover K-pop stuff and Tacky time, but I wanted the channel to not just be totally just K-pop reaction videos and stuff. Even though I do love K-pop and getting hyped about the new songs and songs. I was listening to the TTS Christmas album, and I was like, "There's some good songs on this." Getting in the Christmas spirit, but uh, I do want to cover other stuff, and there was some trailers that came out for movies, and I do like to talk about that stuff as well as maybe some comic book type of stuff, TV shows, movies. Some interesting stuff there, as well as some anime. Sometimes I might talk about that more. I'm not sure. I'll have to find ones that I really want to talk about. Probably starting next year, we might talk a bit more about anime. But for now, it's just going to be mostly K-pop, but as well some trailers every now and then. I'll show some. So we got a trailer for Dunkirk, which is movie directed by Christopher Nolan, who is known for his Batman movies as well as some other movies. And so he's pretty prestigious, and people are excited for this movie. So let's take a bit. I'll look at the trailer. Let's see there. It is a war movie. Um, it looks like a war movie. So there you go, Dunkirk. Made the trailer. I thought the trailer was fun. It's cool. I'm not super excited for it. I think Christopher Nolan he does good stuff, but his Batman movies after a while I just kind of got tired of them, and now I don't really think of them as much of Batman movies as like they're cool movies, but a lot of the stuff that was with Batman he took out to make it more realistic. So I don't know. Are you mad about my hair that it's not right? So sorry about that. I really can't do anything. I try to make it straighter, but then it just goes back out, so I don't care about it. Anyway, moving on to the next trailer, we got one for Despicable Me 3, or Despicable M3. That spells like me. I like that. It's a weird trailer. It's a pretty awful trailer in terms of the editing, because it's pretty much like two scenes with slight edits between them, but it's pretty like I feel like it's just one scene for the majority of it. The bad guy looks great, and there seems to be a bit of good jokes, but I don't know. It has to show something like really cool. Like, what are they gonna have? And I hope that's not the end of the movie, because if it's at the end of the movie, that's gonna be a lame ending. But if it's like at the beginning, it'll be a fine beginning. But anyway. Um, so here I'll show a bit of my favorite part. They have a little fight. He just punches him. I like that part. So yeah, I think the movie, much like Sing, it has some type of charm that you like about it, but the overall setting and everything, I like the Despicable Me movies, the other ones, and I'll probably like this one fine as well, but I think there's something a bit too too similar to some of the scenes, and I don't know. Gru, I did like Gru in some parts, but I found myself just liking the parts with the new villain more. So a good villain is good, but when you're liking the villain in a movie where the villain's the good guy, it's very confusing. But pretty much, I think the villain looks really interesting, really funny. But I'm not sure if everybody else will hold up. And of course, everybody will get sick of the Minions again because now that's popular. Anyway, those were a few trailers that came out. But we do have some K-pop stuff. Only a few right now because, of course, the Luna stuff came out and Dreamcatcher is going to have their debut in, I believe, January. So we probably won't get a bit of teasers for a little while now. But we do have some for EXO. They're having a winter album or a Christmas album titled For Life, I believe. Yep. So they released some more teasers, or actually just one more teaser that kind of has the same type of things as before, the same look, or really the same pictures, I believe. Sorry, same pictures as before, but all together. And so as before, I'm not great at knowing who's who, but we've got Chen, Suho, Lei, Kai, Zumin, Baekhyun, Chenyol, Dio, and Sehun. So Suho and Sehun are very similar. I'm not. It's gonna be hard with them. And then Chenyol, I forgot about Chenyol before yesterday, and Suho actually. But yeah, wait a minute. Okay, it gets a bit confusing because last year at this time, I believe, I'm not for sure, but every now and again, one member, I believe Kai had to leave promotions for Monster for a little while, and then I feel like Lei wasn't there for their Christmas promotions last year, and so they just did it as 8, so I get a bit mixed up whether there's 8 members or 9 members, but there's 9 members. So yeah, it looks cool. When will it be out? The 19th is when it will come out. So there's that. We also have a bit more for the boy group Top Secret that is going to debut very, very soon, or sometime soon. I don't think we know yet, but we've got some more of those Twitter teasers, I believe. And this time for members Johan and Wooyoung. There are 7 members in the group, so far we've gotten 4 of the teasers, so we probably should get 3 like tomorrow, and that'll end it. Their debut song is titled "Time's Up," so get excited. Let's see. Okay. Another teaser. Ooh. I'm interested, is it a band? Because one of the dudes had a guitar and this dude has a drums. I'm not sure if they're like a legit band. Of course, most of the time you think, oh, a band, that's just, the group, but most groups just dance. They don't like actually play the instruments. He's just on his laptop. So I don't know, maybe I would guess that they're not a band. Apparently this picture of all 7 of them. But they might be. So who knows? Anyway, that'll do it for today, I believe. I don't think we've got anything else to cover. So I'll see you tomorrow where we recap the top 10 manga of the week and maybe last week's. I'm not sure if I missed last week's. I'm a bit confused on that, but we'll get that figured out and do that tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hopefully you like my hair. I'll be back with the hat tomorrow. And yeah, have a good Christmas, even though it's not Christmas. Maybe you're watching this the day before Christmas. Anyway, I'll see you. Goodbye. Let's go, dog.